Hello, my amazing Aquarians. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, I'm Sachi the Scorpio, and I felt a call to do another spread for everybody because after we had that Scorpio full moon, which was insane, you know, there's so much going on, so much was revealed to us, and we have the Gemini new moon coming up, which is a great time to release things and to start anew, especially in twin flame relationships. That's happening on the 22nd. So I recommend, you know, because we had North Node moved to Gemini, Venus retrograde just started in Gemini. We have 3 other planets in retrograde right now, and it's just a lot that's going on specifically in Gemini, which is the sign of the twin flame. So I do recommend watching that collective. I'll link it at the end here. It's very much about how to release in order to purify the energy. So this spread is for anyone who's having some difficulty cutting the cords with someone or something, and you know, how best to usher in the new energy that is coming. So I want to let you know that during the cleansing ceremony, I heard someone say, like, you almost forgot how much you loved me. And I also feel like someone is saying that they reserve the right to say no at any time. So that was boom, boom, boom. And also there was this energy of like, just, you know, it like anything other than letting go is what I have written down. And I feel like it goes 2 ways, where like someone is like, I'll do anything other than let go. And then for some of you, it's like as if I could have thought that I could do anything except letting go. And blessings, like whatever this is, it is a blessing. You need to remember your blessings. I feel like your angels, your spirit guides are really sending you a lot of abundance, a lot of blessings. You might be getting more in tune with your spirit guides, ancestors, things like that, saints even. You know, this looks very much like Mother Mary in Catholic traditions, or Christian traditions, I should say. But being very blessed by the divine feminine is what I'm getting. What else for our aquas? What else for our Aquarians? What else for our Aquarians? What's going on? Well, good. Maybe you're just focused on your blessings right now. I love to see that. I love to see that. Or maybe what you need to do is start counting your blessings. Yeah, soulmate. So there is some sort of soulmate relationship that is a blessing to you. And yeah, so all right. So for some of you, it's going to be more heavily concentrated on a soulmate relationship rather than twin flame. So let's see. Oh. Let me drink some water because I think that this might scream loud. Yeah, that there is some sacred union. I'm going to leave it upside down. Tantric and physical body in reverse. So there is some sort of sacred union of growing together with someone, with a soulmate, but it's like it's not based on the physical or any sort of tantric energy. I will also say that some other signs, I think it was Aries, Taurus, and Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, I think all got tantric union in reverse. And it's like there is some physical issues with, you know, like other relationships have had that there were sexual problems. Like it's very much trapped in negative root chakra sexual energy. But for this, I feel like there is some physical issues, whether it's self-image, body issues, or just something that is stopping you two from physically coming together. But you are definitely in a sacred union, even though it looks like the sexual aspect is out. So you might have found a soulmate maybe that has, I don't know. We'll see. What's this blessing? What are the blessings, baby? Whoa. Okay, so this wanted to flop out and then hide. So we have the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So you might be in a relationship with somebody else, a physical relationship that you are hiding from somebody, or you're just talking, you haven't met yet. But I feel like there very much is some sort of blessing that that someone else here is involved. Wow, what's the light aspect here? So yeah, because of the root chakra in reverse, because the sexual energy is like, you know, kind of like, it's just like, yeah, there's a reason why someone is seeking a third-party relationship. So, you know, hey, poly all day, baby. I don't know if this is you seeking another relationship or them, but whatever it is, it's a blessing. It could be something that has happened in the past, maybe. Some signs are getting that they have to forgive when it comes to this. I think that was Gemini. We have Duskox using hazardous scales. So this situation, maybe even if you like have agreed upon it, is causing some hazardous, like toxic energy in the 5D, in the shadow. This is the psychic energy. So there definitely has to be a very delicate balance when it comes to this. And I don't, let's see what it says. It says, toxic powder is scattered with each flap. At night, it is known to strip leaves off of trees lining boulevards. So it talks about stripping. So it's possible that I'm hearing someone's in love with a stripper. Ooh, let me drink some water. I think that there has been an agreement of like, yeah, if we're not going to have sex, like I'll just go to the strip club or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is so weird. But there is there's some sort of third-party connection that is here that is causing the balance to be a little hazardous. Let's see. Who is this soulmate? It's funny because I have a card in the one deck that indicates strippers. So this is very much having to protect oneself. And look, there's like, you know, I'm going to grab the deck and see if it comes out. So I think it's the 9 of Earth in this deck. It's one with like a cow surrounded by a bunch of gnomes. I just want to see if that's what I'm thinking. But this, like, this person's definitely very guarded. I feel like they are in a cage in some way, or inside of something. But let's see. Just for the ones who need it, tell us a little bit more about this. Is it what I think it is? Okay. 3 of Swords and 6 of Chalices in reverse. So I did not get the card that I wanted, but we do have the Lovers popping up. So this is a third-party situation. Definitely 3 of Swords is some sort of heartbreak. So I feel like this soulmate is really on guard because of some heartbreak that happened where maybe you didn't go to their birthday or you didn't make it to some sort of celebration, or like something that happened years ago. Whoa. So maybe someone is still stuck in some energy of something that happened years ago. I'm not really sure. I'm going to put those away. For those of you who needed that message, there it is for you. But yeah, this person is definitely on guard about something. What's the light energy here about the soulmate? Or maybe it's you that feels like, yeah, slightly similar. So it's like you that might feel like you need to defend yourself about this or something. What's the light aspect here? Yeah, everything wants to keep going to this hazardous scale. So we have the water energy. So the emotions about this are a little bit wonky, and bug bite in reverse. So yeah, it wants to hide away. So this person feels the need to protect themselves, or you feel the need to protect yourself, because like they want to bug you about this, and it's very hazardous. Like whatever that thing that is here, that toxicity that was in the, you know, that realm, like they want to keep bugging you about this, and it's very much like they want to, but I don't think they speak it. It's the throat chakra in reverse, but it really bothers their heart. It says, for protection, it releases a horrible stench from the antenna on its head to drive away enemies. So it's, you know, it talks about driving away enemies and stench, and like, look, she is dirty and nasty. So there might be some energy of like not taking care of your physical body in order to repel sexual energy is what I'm getting. Whoa, this is wild, Aquarius. This is wild. But I see the algorithm. All right, what's the shadow here? Like, whoa, okay, so this wants to flip towards the dusk ox. No, can we be... I don't want more shadow than light. Can you be more concise, please? What's the shadow here? What's the shadow here? All right, so Maywile using carnivorous chomp. So there is someone very steel type that is very stuck in their ways, and they like to use their mouth very carnivorously. You know, they go for the flesh, they chomp on that shit. And I feel like there's someone who has this sort of hold when it comes to that. It says, attached to its head is a huge set of jaws formed by horns. It can chew through iron beams. So this is someone who really has a mouth on them, and it's in the shadow. So the thing is I feel like, hold on, I need some water. I feel like they might not speak this to you. You know, they just like, it looks like they don't take care of their physical form or something. They don't speak it. They keep it in the shadows, but that's like how they defend themselves. But they like, because of this sexual energy, they just stop taking care of their physical body. It's really weird. So yeah, the psychic in reverse and Togepi sweet kiss. So there could have been some sort of breakage in a psychic connection, possibly having to do with a child or a baby. This is Togepi. Yeah, this is, or somebody who's a lot younger. So maybe, you know, you got involved with someone who's a lot younger than somebody else that you're in a union with, maybe married or something like that. It says, a proverb claims that happiness will come to anyone who can make a sleeping Togepi stand up. So, you know, this is very much like, oh, happiness will come, you know, maybe if I have a baby or something like that. And I think that, that is just there. But I feel like someone definitely has that. They might not want to talk about it, but you know, it's like they might think that having a child is going to bring them happiness here. Tell us more about this sacred union and how it's affecting the tantric union and the physical body. The Page of Cups in reverse. So there can be some sort of addictive behavior, you know, like here's the Scorpio full moon, you know, but it's in reverse. So I feel like that really triggered some, you know, either complete abstinence or complete going in when it comes to drinking, smoking, things of that nature. This is really overindulging in lust as well. The Page of Cups in reverse is very, very juvenile energy. What's the light aspect here? So it's possible that, you know, substances can be affecting the body and the sex drive here. What's the light aspect? Meowth using stall. So as you can see, Meowth's holding this flower that's like dead, and he's like so surprised, but the whole world, you know, is kind of crashing around. And I feel like this person's like, oh my gosh, how can this flower, you know, survive in this type of world or something like that, you know, and there's a stall. So I feel like there might be like holding on to a decision that is being made, you know, I feel like the decision is being stalled. And like I said, I felt that energy where it was like, I reserve the right to say no at any time. And I feel like someone is saying no and stalling some sort of, you know, choice here. It says, adores round objects. It wanders the street on a nightly basis to look for drop loose change. So it does talk about, you know, someone wandering around on a nightly basis, and, you know, someone might be, you know, running around. The Page of Cups in reverse, that can indicate a third-party emotional situation that is inside of this sacred union because of this tantric energy, you know, not around. And it does talk about adoring round objects. So, you know, we do have a lot of chakras here, so I do usually associate it with, you know, the chakras, as well as we have the moon here. So I can very much be, you know, based on whatever the substance is, you know, that the moon is driving them to be wild, to act that way or whatever. But it also says adores round objects, which I usually take as a sexual thing of boobs, butt, balls, things like that. So I feel like there's some stalling energy when it comes to that, about talking about like what they really adore. What's the shadow here? What is the shadow here? Please show the shadow for Aqua. That's too many. Adunio in reverse. So I feel like someone isn't listening to someone else. What's going on here? Yeah, so it's like someone's not talking. Someone's not talking, or someone's not listening. Because Bergmite coming out stuck is ice block and icy snow. So there very much is this solidified, you know, iced water, and water being emotion. It is very much like, like there's some sort of emotionality that's stuck here, you know, and it needs to be unfrozen. What does it say? Using air of negative 150 degrees Fahrenheit, they freeze opponents solid. They live in herds above the snow line on mountains. So, you know, it's like someone might freeze up. Like the way that this is communicated might cause someone to, you know, block it out. It wanted to go right to the hazardous scales psychic, and then, you know, the carnivorous chomp. So I feel like, someone might bring it up and then someone just ices the other person out, is what I'm getting. Well, I'm going to ask like what the advice is of how to deal with that, because like why is it going to end that way? What's the advice of how to move forward? Page of Wands. Wait for them to come to you to talk about it. Like, you know, this is like, oh yeah, like I hear you, you know, like I know that I'm going to get my echo. So there is some energy of like waiting for a response, is what I'm getting. All right. What does Aquarius need to hear about love right now? If you never have a broken heart, you'll never truly learn to love. Wow. So yeah, it does look like there was some sort of heartbreak in the past, you know, like it's very easy to know that you are healing and on a different journey. But, you know, if you didn't have to go through some sort of heartbreak, then you never really would learn love. And that is very much part of the twin flame thing of like, you know, that abandonment and things like that. Let's see, it says, sometimes the one thing you are looking for is the one thing you cannot see. Yeah, so I feel like there is some aspect of not being able to see this person, or, you know, what you're looking for is not in the physical world. It's very much in the 5D. It's very much, you know, the spiritual aspect of things. You know, I think there's one more here for you. I hear it. What's one more? What else for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to hear about love? Some people come into our lives and quickly go. Others stay for a while, leaving footprints on our hearts, and we are never the same again. So this is very much a blessing. I don't know if this is a third-party situation that you've cut off communication with, but like some people come and go and they serve their purpose. You know what I mean? And like some of them leave footprints on our heart and we're never the same. Like there very much is a heart imprint that is going on here. And it says, true love is like a ghost who everyone talks about, but very few have seen. And here we have it talking about, you know, sometimes the one thing that you're looking for is the one thing you cannot see. And it's very much this true love. And I think that, you know, you are coming to realize that like a lot of people don't have access to this kind of love, but you do, you know, and it's something that you can't see. Wow. All right. Perspective and focus. Yeah, this is very much about viewing things from a higher perspective with the Milky Way, of seeing things in the grand scheme of things, because like I really feel like here you are in a sacred union, which I very much take as your twin flame, where like the tantric, the sexual energy isn't there, you know, and it's causing some body issues, but you had some sort of soulmate, maybe it ended, but that you were able to, you know, like understand the difference between soulmate and twin flame is what I'm hearing. And this has really put things into perspective for you and look things, you know, differently. And you are very much focusing, you know, crystals, your mental focus. So you could be doing actual crystal work, but I feel like this is more your mental focus, trying to crystallize your thoughts, trying to, you know, really come to some mental conclusions here from a different perspective. I feel like there's one more for you too. What else? Yeah, lake stillness. So I feel like you are ready for the waters to be still about this, that you are ready to have calm, you are ready to, you know, you just want some chill here. But there is all of this crystallized, you know, this ice block, things that are frozen, and things do have to be thawed in order to become still. But just know that about that journey. But I really do think that you're focusing on trying to keep the waters calm by looking at things from a different perspective and by focusing on kind of the bigger picture here. So all right, Aquarius, I hope that you got what you needed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy I can send to you. And like I said, if you're interested in some of the karmic baggage cutting ceremony for the Gemini New Moon, feel free to email me at sachithescorpio@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram at sachithescorpio. And I hope to see you again for the next read. I love you very much. Bye-bye.